with what I'm hearing from David on Telegram, it seems that we're getting closer to HoloFuel being tested. Could we get a rough timeline around alpha? Understanding the complexities, but from a market standpoint, it's an amazing opportunity for Holo to really like demonstrate or stand itself apart right now. And so some rough timelines with testing of alpha and rough estimate when alpha may come to a close, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, would be fantastic. And also love the work with David getting back into Telegram, giving us the reality. Much appreciated. So Mary, could you give us some
Yeah, that
reality of
must be a fun
HoloFuel?
one to read, David. All those acknowledgements for you on
It
it.
is. That's,
Well, okay, so the reality, I mean, we've been testing HoloFuel standalone for a while, right? And it's more recently what we've been moving through these last several weeks that is testing it in a fully integrated way. And I think we're approaching a time where the stability of our integrated testing environments are going to let us focus on improving the feature sets instead of working so much on the deploy processes and the infrastructure, because the infrastructure has been a huge part of what we've had to be doing, both in HoloChain and in Holo this past year, really. So really, that said, we're not going to hit beta in 3 months. We've got a lot of feature work to do, and once we are feature ready, we'll still have a period of testing that's just required by regulators because of some of the issues we identified in HoloChain Core. That we're also doing some refactoring work at some base level features in core apps that are prerequisite. They're not even quite ready for integration. Here's an example. One of the items on our roadmap is KYC. Know your customer. It's how we know who we're working with, both on the host side or on the app provider side. And this is required for regulatory approval. Well, in order to get that feature to what we call a feature ready state, we're dependent on integrated key management, such that hosts' original keys are created from the deep key seed and keys. Then we can bridge into personas for personal identity. Key management, in turn, is dependent on some issues in source chain persistence that we're currently implementing fixes on. And we're prioritizing all of those other dependencies and work that we're finding across the various teams that are working on different products. As Arthur said, it's not one monolithic project, one monolithic product. We're sort of working on a lot of different parts and pieces, and that's what you're seeing when you look at the roadmap. So it's not a simple question or answer on that. And what we're hoping is that as we put this out so that people are testing it, are able to see it for themselves, are able to experience the demonstration of distributed apps, fully hosted, working on infrastructure that has that end-to-end functionality, that actually shows this does work, and that is, for us, it's the demonstration of all the work that we've been doing for the last year and a half that we're working to get to. And I understand it also has to get all the way to market, all the way to beta. And so we don't have an answer for when that will be. And we're working in this process that's very agile. And as we get closer to that feature ready state, then we'll know that we're going to hit that test period. But that test period is critical for us.